viewers, welcome back to theNOVABUSfan. Finally, it's time for something new. We are in transit. So you joined me today to start off this new direction for the NOVABUSfan here at Montmorency Metro Station or Terminus up here in Laval. I've been wanting to do vlogs on a more regular basis for a really long time, longer than you even know. So I figured it was due that I start something, give it a good name, give it some purpose, and give a new identity to the NOVABUSfan. And I'm going to get into that more in either later in this video or in a future video. I haven't quite decided that yet. I'm kind of going on a whim here. So I'm going to check out McLaren Montreal. Finally, their dealership is open. You might remember when I did the last two videos on a couple of McLaren supercars that their dealership wasn't open. They were using Jaguar Land Rover Laval as their placeholder dealership. And now, well, that's changed. They finally got their dealership open. We're going to go take a good look at what they have in store and film some cool stuff for you guys today. So without further ado, let's go catch the 70 and head over there. So as stated before, McLaren used to be with this dealership, Jaguar Land Rover Laval, in the same showroom sort of, and not really, because they were waiting to get their own showroom, so they didn't really have a showroom. They just kind of bummed out of here, if you want to say that. Nice cars here anyway. I mean, Range Rovers aren't bad looking anyway. And now McLaren is out of their own building over there, of course sharing with Jaguar Land Rover Certified, but they have their own showroom now, and that's where we're headed. Hello McLaren Montreal. Hello 570 GT. So we're about to get our first look at a 720S, and it's going to be rolling. He's going out for a road test. So we're going to get a quick clip of that, and then afterwards we'll get to see it up close once they bring it back from that. I'm excited. It's going to be cool. Nice. That is beautiful. Sounds more like a 675 LT to me. Woo. I was not counting. Hit it again, hit it again. Ooh. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, so it's been a little bit since he came back from the test drive. I've been taking some pictures, but here it is, the McLaren 720S. This thing is something else, man. I mean, pardon me for the shadows, it's just I wanted the perfect lighting for these photos, the doors up and everything. This thing has 710 horsepower, or 720 PS, which is the metric horsepower rating. 568 foot-pounds of torque. This thing is fast. This thing is like a quasi-hypercar. A lot of people have been saying that about this car. It can shame a lot of cars in a straight line, and then in corners, I mean, the aero is insane. I mean, look at those doors. I mean, the doors were already cool on McLaren's, but I mean, this kind of has a P1 aesthetic. So the part of the roof opens. As you can see, the roof is kind of integrated into the door. I said P1, I meant the F1. The side even kind of looks like the F1 if I actually shut the door here, which are not the lightest things, but to kind of compare this side view to the McLaren F1, it kind of has a similar look to it. This whole back part comes up. This is the wing, the active wing. It all comes up. That's the carbon fiber tub. They call, well actually it's more of a cage. The whole frame of the car is made of carbon fiber. They call it Monocage 2. Monocage 1 being the McLaren P1 hypercar had that initial technology. So basically the whole structure of the car is made of carbon fiber. You have windows, actually. Look at this, look at that. The B-pillars? I'm not sure. The rear pillars, we'll go with that, have windows in them. So the visibility in this car is actually really, really cool. I sat here before and it's like really, really really good visibility, considering these cars don't often have the best visibility ever. Here, I'll shut this door, make it a bit more symmetrical. This thing is not light. Does it have soft close? Yes, it does. Carbon fiber wing mirrors. But yeah, it's really an impressive car. Unfortunately, the one downside, I mean, Glacier White, this is the paint color this car has. Beautiful color, absolutely gorgeous color. It's not just white, kind of a white silver, kind of has a blue look to it depending on the lighting you're in. But they did have an Azores, or like a metallic orange color before. Unfortunately, that car was sold before I could come and see it, but I mean, this car is beautiful as well. But man, I would have liked to have seen that color, regardless of the spec. Just the design is absolutely stunning. I mean, a lot of people said it was controversial with the whole headlights thing, but I think it's great. I think it's absolutely great. That'll be it for the 720 for now. I've done a lot of stuff, a lot of photos with it. So before we get this beautiful 570 GT, a little love, here comes a Sicilian yellow 570S Spider. You know, I was mentioning the Spider before. I've been wanting to check this one out too, and here it is. Top up, mind you, but get a bit of a takeoff. He's gonna U-turn, I think. Very cool, very nice color. I think that was their first 570S that they got, besides this dark blue one that's, or I say dark blue, but the color is called Vega Blue in the showroom here. Completely different sound from the 720. That color is gorgeous, even though the light isn't directly on it. That exhaust is so burbly on the 570s. Love it. So if this day couldn't get any better, I'm about to get a ride in the 570 GT. I'm about to get taken to the Metro, where we started from, in that Pacific Blue 570 GT. Suffice to say, I'm hyped. Fire it up. See what you're doing. Active dynamics panel turned on.
Handling I'll put to normal so it's a bit more comfortable.
Yeah. We are on Quebec roads. No manual on the gears?
No, just gonna keep it to automatic and keep it
smooth.
Keep it smooth.
Let the car do its thing. Transmission is smooth anyway. Dual clutch.
That's the suspension going down?
Yeah. You're just talking about McLaren comfort over other supercars. I mean, maybe a Ferrari is a bit more comfortable because they tend to be a little bit more refined unless you go for the really like track day specials, but...
See how we hit all a bunch of bumps there?
Yeah, it was actually really smooth. All things considered. I mean, if we were in track suspension, we might be jostling around a bit more, but normal suspension's fine. Normal suspension, sport, powertrain. Some buses going to the Place Belle, or coming from there. Transit fanning into McLaren, there you go. It's a hybrid over there. Ooh, 1703 even.
Got a little bit of a stretch there, but just to be safe, just to be
a
bit more diligent to people.
Yeah, of course. Oh, jeez. how much throttle was that? Was that even full throttle? That wasn't full throttle.
Full throttle.
Can't be. But that was still crazy. Of course, this is coming from perspective of someone who's never been in a car at this performance level, so. The closest I could say is like a Tesla Model S. That was pretty impressive. They have torque for days, but these are on another planet though. So we're going over a slightly bumpy road here, and it's pretty composed. It's actually really composed. Bit of a nice sunset in the back, in the rear view mirror. Why not? Alright, we're here, guys. Let's get on out carefully. Lots of space next to the curb. Shut that down. The best lift to the Metro ever. So I have to thank this guy right here for making it possible, Mr. Villio, my good friend here at McLaren. Thank you very much. Can I have my water bottle? I left it in there. Right on. Get some looks. And we'll be in touch, man. Thanks a lot for the day. It's been a great afternoon.
No problem. Thanks for visiting us.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be back.
Take care, man.
Ciao. And that just happened. And just like that, Montmorency Metro Station, back where we started, although on the other side of the place compared to last time. And that was the moment the camera battery died. It was flashing red as I got out of the car at the Metro Station, and it cut out in the middle of the clip that I was filming at the door. So yeah, I have to film this a few days later actually, as I'm editing this video and editing photos from the evening / afternoon sort of at McLaren. As always though, I need to, now that my head is clear, I can actually articulate a little bit better, because I was like freaking out and super excited and on adrenaline after that car ride. But I can't thank McLaren enough. I think I've made that clear before, but I can't thank McLaren Montreal enough. They're always such a they're always so cool with letting anybody really come in and look at the cars. They're not as inaccessible as, let's say, the prices of the cars might suggest, or the the level of car might suggest. It's very they're very cool with people who are interested in what they do. So it's always a pleasure to go there, and I just can't thank them enough for that. And yeah, it was a really good afternoon. It couldn't have gone any better. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more of these. There's gonna be a lot more of these where this came from. Hit the like button, comment if you have any comments, of course. What a concept. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Check out our pages in the description below. And yeah, we'll be in touch with more content soon. So thanks a lot for your support as always, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.